Have you ever set your eyes on a goal so big, so bold, that it felt almost impossible to achieve? Perhaps you started with great enthusiasm, but along the way, distractions crept in, and the path became unclear. I know this struggle well. Today, let me share with you a way, a path to clarity and purpose, to achieve your greatest goals without losing yourself to distractions. Imagine this forest trail represents your journey. Your goal is at the end, but scattered along the way are shiny objects, whispering winds, and tempting detours. Distractions, my friend, are not inherently bad. They are part of life. But if you stop for every sparkle, every sound, you will never reach your destination. The first step to overcoming distractions is to understand their nature. Distractions often arise not because the path is difficult, but because our minds are restless. A restless mind clings to every passing thought, much like a butterfly flitting from flower to flower. Let me share a story. When I was younger, I once had a dream of climbing a great mountain. I was full of energy and excitement, but after hours of walking, I grew weary. I began to notice the streams, the wildflowers, and even the comforting shade of a tree. Why not rest here for a while, I thought. But then an elder monk passed by and said, "Do not mistake the shade for your destination. Rest if you must, but remember why you started." Those words stayed with me. You see, when your purpose is clear, the distractions lose their power. Every time I felt the urge to stop, I reminded myself of the peak, the reason I began this journey. The second step to achieving big goals is to break the mountain into smaller steps. You cannot leap to the summit, but you can take one step, then another. Each step, when taken mindfully, is a victory in itself. Often we get overwhelmed because we try to carry the entire mountain on our shoulders. But my friend, the mountain is not your burden, it is your teacher. Focus on the step before you, and the summit will draw closer with each breath. Finally, cultivate a daily practice of mindfulness. When distractions arise, and they will, pause. Ask yourself, will this bring me closer to my goal or further away? This simple question is like this flame, cutting through the darkness of confusion. Mindfulness teaches us that every moment is a choice. Will you give your time and energy to what matters most, or let it scatter like the wind? So, my friend, remember this. Know your purpose. Break your journey into steps and walk with mindfulness. These are the keys to achieving any goal, no matter how great. Now take a moment to close your eyes. Visualize your goal, not just the goal itself, but the feeling of achieving it. Breathe that feeling in and let it guide your next step. I leave you with this thought. The journey is not about reaching the summit, but becoming the person who can. You already have what it takes within you. All you need to do is begin. Thank you for walking this path with me today. If you found this helpful, I invite you to join me again. Together, we can navigate the journey of life.